celebrate your birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday! Here we are on the early evening of the 2nd of February. What's occurring, Commodore?
Oh, I'm now suddenly married to a very mature gentleman.
I've always been mature.
He was a boy, now he's a big boy. Let's drink to that. He's 35 plus 35, so I've got a 2 in 1.
Well,
2 in 1.
You know what that means? You have to. You know what that means?
Perform twice as. Cheers, all the best. Good health. And what is happening here? This is
the starter for this evening, I gather. The Commodore has prepared prawn cocktail, which I haven't had for years. It used to be really popular in the 70s when I was young. Out here we have set up the living space, outside living space for dinner for 6, and we're very much looking forward to that.
Scottish.
The Scottish.
So
You can't cut
see
it
what
there.
Come on, cut it.
I'm going to blow the candles out first.
We couldn't put
We could not get enough.
candles
We could
on
not
the
get
table.
enough candles, so we just decided we'll do it without them. Otherwise, it would blow the boat up, right? Cool bananas. The birthday boy is a golden oldie now.
Yep.
Wedding, and this was all in the COVID time. Yeah.
It's a big one. Cut it one more.
And then you make your own business.
The next day, the Panama Posi party weekend started. The Panama Posi is a membership club, if you like, that gives you discounts at marinas and various shops. But on the party weekend, they hold seminars, demonstrations and all sorts of things, as well as a big party on the Saturday night. now Tuesday, the 7th or something, 6th,
Yes.
and we're pretty much ready to go. Saturday, leaving Shelter Bay Marina. Okay, thank you. The wind's pushing us on. Sad to be leaving Shelter Bay Marina. I rather liked it here, but even though the rates aren't too bad, it all adds up. So it all adds up.
Yeah, you can just give them some.
So the boss is scrubbing the fenders that have been in the water this last month and a half.
Getting all the barnacles off.
This is the entrance to the port we're just about to go through.
Hey, I'm not busy yet. I've finished with
So,
Captain.
I think I
Captain
better.
never likes to video me because he doesn't want people to see that I'm having a good life, working all my life. Supposed to be retired. It's called retirement.
So the Commodore's finished scrubbing fenders and the work continues.
Oh yes, guys, there's never a dull moment on this boat. However, these beetroots I bought in Panama in
Colon, yeah.
Ray's supermarket, and they were I bought it in the super extra market. They were the sweetest beetroot we've ever eaten in a very long time. So I bought some more.
And hopefully it'll be as sweet.
I can always do a taste, but it's always good. So what I do is I prepare it, I chunk it, and I can it, and we'll never go hungry. We left Shelter Bay Marina this morning, and we are now back in Portobello. We've been here a couple of weeks ago, 2023. The visitor we have right here has just come to welcome us. Hello. Thank you for the welcome. 21 miles from Shelter Bay Marina, a maximum true wind speed 27 knots and a maximum of 6.2 knots, but motor sailing. Well guys, it's now sunset and we've just spotted a nice family of dolphins. Guys. Bonus. Yeah, I told you they're here.
Mother and baby again. There's more further away. Everyone, it's Tuesday the 13th, I believe, of February, and we're still in Portobello Bay. The Commodore is bringing up the anchor, and we're about to move on to Linton Bay to have our solar arch fitted. Very exciting stuff, very exciting. Okay, so here we are in Linton Bay, hull out slip. It's very pleasant here in the marina. 10.4 miles and 31.5 for the month. Bye for now. Oh, we're giving these guys the slip, but no, they've come with us. They're determined to make this their home. Oh well, there's shit everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Look at the deck, covered in poop. Otherwise, I'd love them to stay. Okay guys, here we are in Tamar's bedroom, which has become a bit of a workshop since we started this solar installation. The arch, nothing was progressed today. Stanley, the man who's making it, got delayed in his job, so I set about the next bit of our job and installed the two new solar chargers. They're identical to the one that we already have fitted here, which runs the 4 panels above the hardtop. This is where the original charger was, and it wasn't until I started into this installation that I discovered that it was actually still connected and still charging the batteries, which was a bit of a shock, and it required me to disconnect the whole thing. I haven't got it completely disconnected. There are 2 wires left that, as far as I can tell, run to the batteries in the engine bays, and I'm going to investigate that a little bit more with regard to removing them. In the meantime, I've got these installed. They're only, fixed to the wall. They're not no electrics or anything like that. That's the job to be done. We could only really start this because we already made the hole in the wall. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. The hole in the wall to get the cables through. I still don't have all the bits that I need. I've screwed up a bit in ordering mismatching fuses and fuse holders. So anyway, things to do. Well, at long last the day has arrived. Our new solar arch, which is enormous.
Por eso hay que poner la placa y después hacerle la...
Fasten on it now. I say fasten on it, firm on it. The final position has been made. The mounting frame has been welded to the deck plate.
Yes, today it is now evening, just after 7 o'clock, and Captain and I have been diligently securing our brand new solar panels, which were mounted here at Linton Bay Marina in Panama. So the guys have been working for the last 2 weeks to put the structure together to give us 4 times, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 times 550 watt solar panels to enhance our power facility on the boat. Is that right, Captain?
Yeah, we're fed up relying on the generator, which, although it's working just now, it's actually running at the moment. It's been notoriously unreliable. We felt we needed more solar and we went for as much as we could get. So this is it, 2,200 watts plus
2,200 watts extra. Careful.
plus what we've already got on.
Over time. Those are the monkeys growling in the background. That is the restaurant.
Sounds like we're in a horror movie.
Yeah, it sounds like a horror movie. This is the...
Sometimes I think we're not.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Morning, Captain. What's up? Today is the Friday, right? Friday the 16th of February.
Yeah.
And we've been here in Linton Bay since Tuesday. And what happened, Captain?
Our solar arch fitted and then the panels put on, but then the panels have to be attached to the solar arch.
Okay, so Captain's saying we had these 4 arches. No, we had the arch fitted to facilitate these new solar panels. Captain is tightening. He's tightening the nuts, which we both battled with to secure the panels, because the guys just fitted the actual structure and we completed it, right, Captain?
Yep.
Tighten.
3 more to go.
Oh, 3 more to go. Captain says so. Then our major additions to the boat has been completed. Fingers crossed. Nothing else now decides to break down, because you know, boating is about just adding and replacing and repairing and additions of something.
What's happening?
Oh yeah, we're leaving Linton Bay, where we had our structure fitted, so it's time to move on. Because sailing is about sailing and moving along. So let's go, Captain.
Okay, time to go. Time to go. So the piece of sailing returns. The motors are shut down, and we're sailing slowly under the Genoa. It's only just less than 6 miles to the entrance to Portobello Bay, where we're returning to. Okay guys, so we're back in Portobello. Similar spot to where we were before, not exactly the same but similar. And today we did just under 11 miles, 10.9 miles, done 42.5 for the month. Wind wise, we had a maximum of 18 knots, and we did a maximum of 5.2 knots.
Good morning from Portobello, and the work continues. Captain, what's going on?
The heat shrink these
Shrinking the wire. Bought a nice gadget yesterday. Seems to be working well, Captain.
yeah, I have trouble with these heat shrinks to get them right down to the wire size. It's alright for, I had to get big heat shrink to cover the connectors. I can't get it to shrink the wire enough. And yesterday we finished the installation of the solar panels, bringing the solar in from the outside. This block, unfortunately I couldn't get one like that, which is what I would have preferred, and I've had to use one of these. And then we had to drill holes here to get the cables through, and then the cables were run through here using this thing here, and then I had to drill more holes in here to get them to come into the cabin. More holes up there, and then the cables are routed around here. We've still got quite a lot of work to do with the cable ties, and then they go down through the cupboard and then across the floor to the other side. I also had to uninstall the original charger, which was situated here. It was the obvious space to put the 2 new MPPTs, as these are called, which are the charge controllers for the panels. I also had to install circuit breakers, and as you can see them up there on the way in, and then fuses over here on the way to the bus bars, and the communications cables I had to make and install. It's still not clear to me whether or not the system is communicating to itself in the way that I intended. Well, I may have to make some more cables. Well, I didn't have my glasses on earlier when I saw the 200 odd watts on the solar charger, but if you look here, the batteries are being charged at 450, 460 watts. So that tells me the solar is working, but the communications within the system are not working as expected. I think I'm going to have to make that other cable to run to the servo, but it looks like we're getting a lot more power than I thought. Marvellous. The sun has just broken through the clouds, and suddenly we're getting 1500 watts into the batteries coming out of here. I was told when the system was installed that what happens is that if the computer can't understand where it's coming from, this will be coming from the battery management system. It knows what's going into the batteries. It just sticks it in here in the DC power because it doesn't know where it's coming from. But anyway, we've never had 1500 watts before, and we've had 1500 watts today. Woo! I think it's a new communications cable is going to be the answer. Good afternoon, it's Thursday lunchtime-ish, I'm not quite sure what the time is. What started off as something of a triumph this morning has turned into a complete disaster. I completed the solar installation and connected everything up last night, but it was dark and of course the solar wasn't working. And this morning when I got up, I'd started working and was working very powerfully, although it wasn't very sunny. It was a pretty cloudy day. But the solar was still doing very well and charging up the batteries. It wasn't connected into the system properly. I had a suspicion that would be the case, and I was prepared to make a new communications cable. Sandra and I fed the cable through, and I was manufacturing putting the plug thing on the end, which is a bit of a fiddly job. And suddenly there was a lot of sizzling, and the sun came out and there was a lot of sizzling noise and sparking, and suddenly a smell of burning, and I ran down to where the new MPPTs were because the smoke was coming from that side, and the place was full of smoke. Tripped off the circuit breakers. The circuit breakers hadn't tripped themselves, but the place was full of smoke, absolutely full of smoke. So I think I've probably fried our new MPPTs. They're 150/85s, so they should be powerful enough to hold two of our solar panels together. The two, they're in pairs, in pairs and series, 550 watts each, and so that's 1100. The original MPPT handles the 1360 watts that comes from the 4 panels that we've got on the roof. We've never had that much, of course you never do, but we've had over 1200 watts from it just this morning. It did trip off. It's got a circuit breaker as well, and it tripped off. I've reset that circuit breaker and it seems to be working fine, but the other two did not trip off. I don't know why. I think we need a professional electrician to give us some help. The MPPTs are very powerful, they should, but anyway, I think I've fried them, which is a lot of money.